around you. Every year I'm just sleeping for the ride. My balance is so fucking good.
I'm here with my girl Chidi,
Hey.
who's new to the returnees. I don't even call you. How long have you been here now?
Well, I've been here for like, I don't even know, since like last year, December. I moved back early December last year, 2015.
Okay, and why did you move back?
I was ready.
That's why she came back. Your mom lives here, right?
My mom lives both, like, my mom is in and out of Nigeria, so like, it's not even like, it's because my mom is here or whatnot. It's just because I just wasn't ready to take up that responsibility, like to be like, not even that I wasn't ready, it's just more like I just felt like it was too much, like you have to pay this tax and this rent and this light bill and this and this that, and I just felt like I wasn't ready to have British guys calling me every day like, oh yeah, you just pay this bill. I'm like, no bitch. So yeah.
But how's it been so far, like this coming up to a year? How's it been going? Sum up your experience in one word, if you could, if you can.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting in the way that there's a lot of things that surprised me. Like, I thought it's gonna work in a certain way, but then it didn't. It just went left. So I just kind of like, okay, so I need to take a step back, and I had to learn so many things about Nigeria and Nigerians, the typical Nigerian people. I had to learn so much about patience as well, because like people be like, what are you saying? I can't understand what you're saying. I'm like, my friend, get out of here. You know what I mean? But like, it's just really crazy.
I think like the biggest issue in Nigeria now is the economy. As you all know, the Naira is crashing. We're in a recession right now. As us Nigerians like to put it, we're in a serious recession.
English people should come back.
Literally.
You don't be bullied.
That's what I said. Like, I keep telling my friends, if you come back to Nigeria now,
like, buy a house, get married.
Literally, like there's so much. Like the pound is at, I think, 590, 600.
Like it's
crawling up to 1,000 very soon. Even the dollar's at like
500 or something now.
Yeah, it's actually really bad, but we're still smiling. And I think that's one thing I love about Nigerians, and a spirit that they have is that no matter how,
exactly, like you just have to keep it pushing, keep it moving. Like the logo and the motto and everything for Nigerians is like, you have to just keep going, like, because you can't stop. If you stop, you get hungry. So and people don't want to be hungry, so they keep going and keep doing what they want to do. Do you know what I mean? So like, you have to, no matter what's going on, the dollar can be 1,000 naira to $1, but still Nigerians will still travel.
Keep moving. We
still go to the best restaurants, the best hotels, the best.
They'll still look the best. You will never know that they're.
You will never know that whatever's happening, because that's what Nigeria's about. So like, it's really interesting actually to see like people who I've met some people that really broke. Yeah. Okay.
And you will never know. You will never know.
No, like literally.
They're still popping bottles in the club. How?
They're popping bottles. How? They're drinking. They're chasing all the women.
How?
They want the nice cars.
How?
They have no house.
How? No, someone should tell me how. No, honestly.
I really want to know
exactly
how you lot do it, but see, listen, holla at your girl. Like,
let me know.
I want to know. Like,
I want to know too.
I want to know, because like, I'm confused.
But onto pressing matters. Like, how do you feel like the economy has like actually like helped you or influenced your decision in moving back? Do you think it's kind of turned you off about being here, or? Because I'll be honest, I'm so turned off. Like, I've got to this point right now where I finished my NYC. I'm like, okay, do I continue pursuing a life here or go back to London, run back to London? And as I see it, it is running back, because at the end of the day, this is my country. Like, I may know the UK all my life, but I feel like Nigeria is where my heart is at. So I feel like I should keep pushing and I should keep trying, even though I'm just like, gosh, let me just go make some money, some quick pounds. Just like, pound is calling me. Even the dollars is calling. I don't even know America like that. Dollars is calling me. I'm like, should I go to America? But it's really depressing at times, like thinking, oh gosh, like, now I need to cut back because I can't afford as much as I used to, or I should be able to afford because of what I used to be earning in pounds. So I don't know, what about you? Has it influenced you being here?
For me, I feel like one of the reasons why I moved back actually is because of the opportunities here in Nigeria. If I stayed back in the UK, for instance, I felt like I would be stifled
Yeah.
And I felt like I was being controlled by a state.
Okay.
In general, do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to be in a place where this is the place of opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, you can make money, you can make ridiculous money. Like, you'd be like, whoa, like, how did I make that money? I remember that when I first moved back in 3 months, I made more money in 3 months than I made in England in 6 months. But when you are an independent person and you work for yourself, you're making money from things that you put money into. Like, you put money into something, you get money back. And there's no one breathing down your neck like, how did you get this money? What did you get this money from?
Or you don't just see like a cut in your check.
You're cutting your check every month. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so I really, like, that was one of the reasons why. And to avoid that red ceiling, you know, like in the UK, it's hard to be a woman and it's hard to be a black woman. So it's just like, how do you get from being not just a woman but being black as well and being successful at the same time? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just felt like
there's barriers.
There's a red ceiling right there that is going to stop me from doing what I want to do. I studied law, so it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to work in a firm. I got good grades. Like, I'm going to work in a firm. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But then people look at me like, who's that black girl? And who's that? Do you know what I mean? Like, no one actually rates you like that, to be honest, in all these places, because you just feel like you're not up to the task.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Well, in Nigeria, I don't know if you've noticed or if you've paid any attention to it.
Yeah.
But do you think that there's been any changes or major changes in Nigeria in the past 10 years?
Yeah.
Or, you know, well, since what are the changes? Do you think that there has been any change at all?
Obviously, I'm not able to tell it as much or better than people that actually stayed there for that long span of time. But I know Nigeria, like 10 years ago when I came as a child and when I came in my younger ages, and I can say there's so much development that has happened. Nigeria now is not Nigeria then. Far from. Because if Nigeria now was then, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't think I would. And the reason why I'm here and I continue to pursue a life here is because I see the development. I see the span to where we can go. Like, I honestly, I would say I believe in Nigeria. I really do. But what about you? What do you think?
Well, I lived here when I was younger as well, so it wasn't like, I'm not like Wiki that lived here.
I didn't go to school here.
I went to school here at some point in my life, so basically, like, I know what Nigeria used to be back in the day. Do you know what I mean? So I would definitely say that Nigeria has changed. Technology, we've got Wi-Fi now. Like, it's just a lot of changes. We've got massive, beautiful buildings. We've got infrastructure. We've got businesses. We've got tech guys. We've got so many things, and that's the reason why people need to come back.
So it can keep improving.
Exactly. Because I'm not saying that people who were born and bred here or who've lived here all their lives are not as innovative or as not as creative. I'm just saying that England, America, Canada, and so on give you these countries give you the access to this kind of stuff that you can't get here in Nigeria. Let's be honest. And it might hurt some feelings, but this is us being honest with you. Like, in Nigeria, you can't get certain facilities and certain equipment that you need to learn certain things, and that's why.
Let's even talk about education system.
Exactly.
I know some people that went to school in Nigeria and they will blatantly say that education system is so bad. Like, for example, if you did like something like science, they never learned practical science. I mean, was it like they never actually did the scientific stuff in real life? They never got to experience that. It's just little things like that. Like, I feel like education there is a lot better. It does broaden your mind and your perspective to a different level. I'm not saying we're smarter than anyone, because we're not. I just believe it's a joint effort that needs to be done.
It's all about your environment. Like, your environment kind of creates who you are.
Exactly.
And that's why you have an American 5-year-old, and he's so vocal and verbal about everything he's feeling or she's feeling. Do you know what I mean? But you rarely find that here in Nigeria, because like you find kids being stifled or being like,
it's culture as well.
Do you know what I mean? So like, if you're not a lawyer, you're not a doctor, there's no one pushing you to being something like, I don't know, being a designer. It's just recently in Nigeria actually that parents are like, you can go into acting, you can be a musician, or you can be a magician, or you can be whatever you want to be. Like, before, if I remember when I was younger, I told my dad I wanted to be a singer and an actress. He was like, what? No, you must go to school, you must go study law. And it was all like, I was so annoyed funny because I feel like at that point in my life, I had a record deal in Nigeria. Then I was in Nigeria till I was 14 then, and I was in BIS. So it was just weird, like how that didn't work out because of my dad, and he was like, no, you're gonna study law. I did study the law though, which I love law, don't get me wrong, I do love law, but I feel like if my parents were Americans or English people,
may have been like Beyonce right now. So
I would have been at Beyonce right now, you know, I'm just saying.
Honestly, like I genuinely believe that there's so much room. There has been a lot of change, and there has been a lot of development, but there's so much room, more change. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're not trying to implement and kind of push change into Nigeria and say, oh, Nigeria needs to change because of this and that.
Yeah.
We love Nigeria. We definitely love how it is and how it's been, but we feel like we have that. I believe that Nigeria has the ability to run against the biggest countries in the world.
Exactly.
We should be. Why we know? We should be. We should have been a long time ago.
We've got money. We've got land.
Well,
we've got
intelligence.
everything.
Some of the smartest people are Nigerian in the world. Yeah.
I'm just saying, but it's true.
Yeah. Exactly. If those people came to Nigeria and put in all their intelligence into Nigeria, can you imagine where Nigeria will be?
It might change. Like if Mark Zuckerberg can come to Nigeria, you can come back home.
Yeah, definitely. The returnees. Okay, well, we just wanted to end it there, but thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you, Chidi. You're gonna see a lot more Chidi. Like Chidi's like my co-host, so you'll be seeing a lot more of her. We'll be talking about topics. If you have any questions,
if you got topics to talk about, if you want to talk
please
about
put in the comment box.
Yeah. Just let us know what exactly.
Tell us what you think as well, like about the situation. We want to constantly have conversations with you lot. So we'll be on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. We're all on that, and subscribe. Thank you.
For your back, and you know I was the follow. Every other day, for your yard. Paparazzi say for